Demonstrate how to use the Align tool and the Group tool. I'm going to use it to draw these buttons here on the shoulder seam. So you guys are looking at this dress. You might think it's vectorized, but it's actually not. It's just a screenshot. So it's a pixelated file that I brought into Illustrator so that I could trace it to turn it into a vector image. So, okay, so you see when I zoom in how it's pixelated? Yeah, we're going to turn that into a vector image right now. So I guess these are some sort of snaps. So to start off, I should draw one of them. So I'm going to use my circle tool, my ellipse tool. Letter L is the keyboard shortcut. You can always go find it on your menu. So, you know, I know now, like I've been drawing long enough. Hold on, I'm going to open up my rulers for you. I hit view, rulers, show rulers. I know when I use the ellipse tool to really start at the most outer part of the circle. So I'm going to start somewhere on this line. And then I also want to start at the highest point of the circle. So I should start right here. And I think that's awkward for a lot of beginners. They're like, why would you start drawing a circle if you're trying to trace it and you're not even on the circle? Take a minute to really sink in what I'm saying. So I'm going to the very edge of the circle as well as the very top, which I know it ends up outside of the circle. It's weird. But anyways, if I do that and kind of keep an eye on the top and the side, and then I go all the way down to the bottom to the edge, then I trace it exactly. Now, if you want a perfect circle, how do I get a perfect circle and not an oval? You want to hold Shift, another keyboard shortcut. Okay, so now let's make this a color so we can see it. Let's say your circle didn't come out perfect. It's just awkward a little. That's okay. You can always move it around with your black arrow. I'm going to double click to get out of that. I'm going to click this guy one time. I can click and drag to move it if what I drew is in the wrong spot. You can always, resize it. If you don't want it to be distorted, hold Shift and it'll stay that perfect circle shape. So you have options to change it around. I'm going to change my stroke width to about half a point. Okay. Now, they also have this like little shine line of some sort. So I'm going to hit the pen tool and I'll click one time. I'm going to click and drag and pull out a handlebar. There we go. Maybe I'll change the cap to be kind of round at the end. Why not? Okay, I'm also going to give my circle a fill color. I'm going to leave my shine mark just with no fill. I think that's fine. But for the snap, let's give it a fill color. Maybe some sort of, I don't know what that is. Kind of gold, but not. Okay, there we go. I'm going to just delete my guides. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so there's my snap. Now, the only thing is, though, what my snap consists of is two different shapes, see? So if I click one, I want to either click and drag and have both of them, or I have to click one and hold Shift. I mean, are you guys familiar with how to select more than one thing? So that can be kind of annoying. And if I want to use the Align tool, the Align tool is not really going to work. It's going to treat it all as separate shapes. So it's really important to group this guy so that it's one shape. I want to demo both. So I'm going to copy and paste this guy. I'm going to hold Option. This little white arrow pops out. I'm going to click and drag. It's not a double. I'm going to leave this top one so they can just be not grouped. But the bottom one, I'm going to group. I like to hit Command G. I'm on a Mac. If you're on a PC, I recommend hitting Control G. But a lot of new people go up to Object and they'll say Group. But really, you should use the keyboard shortcut because we do this all the time in fashion illustration. Okay, let's zoom out here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put this guy right here. I'm going to just copy another one, put it there. I'm kind of eyeballing it. It's not necessarily perfect, but I'm going to make it perfect right now. Okay, so now I want to select all of those. Now this is the side that I grouped, okay? And now you're going to use the Align tool. Illustrator's pretty smart. They know, oh gosh, she probably wants to align this. So they popped up this little menu. If you don't see that, go up to Window, A for Align, and you can open it up. And actually, why not open it up? Because it does have some extra stuff here too that's kind of neat. Okay, so I want to distribute the space evenly. When I look at this, I can tell the space in between number 3 and 4, they're a little bit closer than the space between 1 and 2, and I want them all even. So I would pick this guy, horizontal, distribute, center, I guess. And then I also want the spacing up and down. So I kind of feel like these two are kind of really on top of each other. There's like, I feel like this one's less on top of each other, so they're not even. So I would pick this guy. So right now they're all evenly spaced, which is what we want. I have this menu open. It does have some extra stuff. Here you can actually control how to distribute your space. So all 5 of these are selected. I could click 1. And that's kind of like your starting point, so it's like extra dark blue. And I could say, oh, I want them distributed exactly ½ inch. So I'll put 0.5, and then I'll say this way. And so now all of them are exactly ½ inch. Oh gosh, that's really big. Maybe I should do just 0.1 inch and then click this guy and it brings. So if there's something you're doing where you want to control the spacing with inches, you can. But in my case, I just want one up here, and honestly, the rest of them, I just want them to figure it out. So I'll just select them. I know this one's gonna stay, number 5. Number 1, they're gonna stay put. They're not gonna move, but the 3 in the middle will accordingly. So I'll just pick that guy and that one. And now they are perfectly aligned. And you know what? Right now might be a good time to group it. Command G. So now whenever you click it, you won't accidentally just move one. They're like all together. So that's a good thing to do. Okay, well here's the guy that I did not group. What would happen? I'm just gonna scoot that over. What would happen if I put him here and I copied him as well? So I'm gonna hold Option down. Little white arrow comes out when I do that. I'm placing them and right here. Okay, now I'm going to select them all. I'm going to do the same trick. I'm going to click this and that. Okay, do you guys understand what happened? It basically read, instead of 5 shapes, it read 10 shapes. It counted the little shine mark as its own separate shape and just kind of included it in the distribution. Okay, see that? But because I grouped them here, it really is reading each one of these shapes as like, even though there's 2 of them, it's reading as just one shape. And that's how it's distributing the space. So anyways, play around with Align. It's something we use all the time. Of course, definitely group often. We do that a lot in fashion illustration as well. As always, if you guys have any questions, please reach out.